Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the next video in the FFL347 2016 season. We're going to do a week 3 recap. We're going to look over the current standings, and then we're going to do a week 4 preview. So let's dive right into it. Let's look at last week's scores. I beat Trevor in what I deemed to be a must-win matchup for myself. I obviously didn't want to fall 2 games back of the second place team in that division, since obviously there's only one wild card winner in the entire league. Very important to stay in the top 2 teams in your own division. So I got an 11-point win there. Nick beat Omar in a near reverse bad beat jackpot matchup that almost happened a couple weeks ago. And that, of course, is when you are the second lowest scoring team, and the only reason you get a W is because you beat the lowest scoring team. So that nearly happened. Nick was the third lowest scoring team last week, and he beat Omar, who was the lowest scoring team. Obviously, you don't actually get anything for the reverse bad beat jackpot, but it nearly happened, so it's interesting nonetheless. Joe then beat Ryan in the highest scoring matchup of the week. Ryan was 5 points away from winning the bad beat $300 jackpot. Joe was the highest scoring team last week. Ryan was the third highest scoring team last week, 4 points away from being the second highest scoring team last week. And that would be a good time to clarify. To be eligible and to win the bad beat jackpot, you have to be the second highest scoring team by yourself. You can't tie for to be the second highest scoring team. So Ryan would have needed 4 points to tie for the second highest scoring team, but 5 points to become the lone second highest scoring team and win the bad beat jackpot. So that's the closest we've been all year after 3 weeks for the bad beat jackpot. So we'll see if that happens at all this year, or if we just roll that money into the general prize pool. Robert beat Jose Moreno in a battle of the past 2 March Madness champions. Jose obviously is, of course, the defending FFL 347 champion as well. I wonder if Jose has been wearing his champion jersey. Don't forget, as part of the first place prize, not only do you get first place money, but you get an authentic NFL jersey of any player on your team, and then you get the FFL 347 champions patch embroidered onto that top shoulder area. Jose, of course, picked the gayest possible player from his team last year. He got a Mark Ingram Black Saints jersey. Sorry about that pause. Joe Panic just got thrown out at home on a botched suicide squeeze play. It is, of course, the last day of the regular MLB season today as well. Anyways, as I was saying, Jose Moreno picked the gayest possible player on his team. He had Adrian Peterson on his team. A white Vikings jersey would look sick. He had a couple Chargers players he could have picked. He could have picked one of those baby powder blue jerseys. He had a couple other more respectable players than Mark Ingram, who I don't even know if he's in the league anymore. So, Jose, I hope you're wearing the jersey, getting your money's worth, and proudly displaying your championship. Robert, who you just lost to, is on pace to win that jersey this year. Robert, of course, now is 3-0. He's the only remaining undefeated team in the league. Speaking of jerseys, if any of you would like to order a number 47 Cincinnati Bengals Arambe jersey, I will gladly co-sponsor your jersey purchase, and I will pay for half. So all you have to do, if you want a Arambe jersey, is let me know, and I will pay for half of your jersey purchase. Kyle beat Michelle in the toilet bowl matchup of last week, and then Jameson blew out Lucas as well. That is it for the recap of last week's matchups. Let's dive into the standings now. The AFC fans division, atrocious. They're all in a first place tie at 1-2. I think we were better off calling that a last place tie. Obviously, only one of those teams is going to make the playoffs. There will not be a wild card team coming from that division. If the playoffs started today, Omar would actually be the division winner based on tie-breaking procedures. So Omar would be returning to the playoffs. Right now, Kyle is in second place, Lucas is in third place, and Michelle's in last place. Again, just based on tiebreakers, and that will obviously change over the next 9 games of the regular season. The NFC North fans division, Jameson and Joe are in first place with a decent and respectable 2-1 record. Jose, the defending champion, is only 1-2, and Ryan Glazier, ladies and gentlemen, is the only unwinning team, only team without a win in the entire league, and he's the second highest scoring team in the league. How's that even mathematically possible? I don't know. But I know he's lost to a couple teams that scored over 130 points in the first 3 weeks. Ryan, I believe, has scored over 100 points himself every week and still has not found a W. So that sucks, Ryan. That's very unfortunate because, of course, there's only 3 division winners and 1 wild card winner. And the wild card winner is based on best record, not best points scored. So you're kind of screwed there. You need to essentially start winning games if you want to have a chance. Of course, if you do end up tying with other people at the end of the season, you'll probably win tiebreakers based on how many points you've scored. So at least you have that going. And I have the best division for last, the Cowboys and 49ers fans division. Robert is undefeated. Then there's a 3-way tie for second. Myself, Trevor, and Nick are all 2-1. So we're combined 9-3. We're combined 3-3 against each other when playing each other, and we are 6-0 against the rest of the league. So we are raping people. By far the best division. The wild card winner will probably come out of this division. If you want to look at points scored, as far as standings go that way, the entire AFC fans division sucks when it comes to point. Not just does their record suck, but their points scored sucks. Anyone and everyone in the other divisions would be the highest scoring team in the AFC fans division, to put in perspective how bad they are. Couple housekeeping issues to go over quickly before we go into the matchups for this week. I did not win Pizza Hut Commissioner of the Week last week. Thank you all for nominating and voting for me without even telling me. I really appreciate that. As you know, I was one of the 5 national finalists eligible to get free pizza for a year. I did not win. I came in second to some guy from Idaho, believe it or not. So he gets free pizza for a year. That's okay though, because as you can see, I'm more of a me and Ed's kind of guy. Anyways, way better pizza. But thank you anyways for voting for me. As you can tell, I am not at the Cowboys 49ers game today. I wanted to go, but there was just too many good football games on TV, and more importantly, it's the last day of the MLB regular season, and all the games, every single game started at noon. Ton of playoff implications that I just did not want to miss or be looking at on my phone at the Niners game. So I skipped the Cowboys-Niners game. I am here at HQ watching all the games. That's why this video is kind of choppy. I've been watching the Giants-Dodgers game. Giants are up 4-0 right now. If they win, they go to the playoffs. By the way, my video last week was ridiculously funny. It has over 1,000 views on YouTube. Thank you all for watching and sharing. Because of that video, I was actually promoted to assistant commissioner in another league that I'm in. So the video has paid dividends. By far my funniest video, in my opinion, I've ever made. Thank you all who shared. So now let's go into this week's matchups. I'm playing Michelle. Michelle, are we still live? Is this still live? So Michelle is a slight favorite to beat me in his first non-toilet bowl matchup since week 7 of last year. And he's favored because my tight end decided to not play. And I got a notification from ESPN app saying, the fantasy football app saying, hey, you guys not going to play. You might want to change them out. I saw this like at 3 in the morning, so I was like, okay, cool, yeah, I'll do that like at 9:45. When I normally do that, no big deal. I'm going to keep sleeping right now. Then I got up at 9:45 to do it, and lo and behold, his game had already ended. Of course, I forgot that he played in London, so I'm playing without a tight end. And of course, this is just another example of how America oppresses black people, because my tight end is, of course, black. And I got a notification to change him out of the lineup at 3 a.m. Can you believe that? Imagine if it was a white tight end. Imagine if this was Jason Witten. I probably would have got a notification yesterday, the day before, and the day before that to take him out of my lineup because my tight end was Julius Thomas. Is that even his name? I don't even know his name. That's how oppressed he is because of his color of his skin. Then I didn't even have a chance to take him out. Now I'm playing without a tight end. So we'll see how that matchup goes. Right now I'm projected to lose. Rogo is projected to stay unbeaten. He's projected to win. Let me check my notes here. Lucas and Joe are projected to tie right now, but we know that's not going to happen. Kyle plays Trevor in a battle of the goofy fucks. Of course, these two are oftentimes mistaken for each other. When other people are talking crap in this league, they're oftentimes talking crap about Kyle, but use Trevor's name, or vice versa. So we'll see who wins the annual Goofy Fucks matchup. Ryan is projected to get his first win today against Jose Moreno, so hopefully that happens for him. He has a really good team, second highest scoring team in the league, just hasn't been rewarded for that yet. And then Jameson is projected to beat Omar by about 30 points. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned for more videos. And as you can see by now, there's no guest appearance, no special guest this week. Not every week we have a special guest, but when we do, it's planned out way ahead of time. Right now, there's an 18-month wait list to be one of our special guests. So I know a lot of you know this already, but some players like Robert Gonzalez, they think we make our videos on the fly. He's called me every single day this week, asking me to come to Sacramento to film a video with him. He even volunteered to drive down to Modesto just to be in one of our videos. Robert, I'm truly flattered, but again, we don't just do that, man. We can't. There's people that have been on the wait list for a long time, so put your name on the list. Just wait your turn. You'll be in a video eventually. There's people that still haven't been in any of our videos in any league, like Michelle, Nick Quintana, and I think a couple others have not made their way onto any video. So be patient. We promise you'll be on one of our videos eventually.